Vision 2018 and 12 News is your election headquarters for the Arizona primary.
The primary election narrows down each political party's candidates to see who will face off against each other in the general election in November.
And the big headlines of the night: Arizona is on the verge of making history. We will send our first female senator to Washington.
And more polling problems casting a shadow on Election Day as voters try to cast their ballots and get turned away.
All right, let's take a quick look at some of the results rolling in. Secretary of State, and there's been an upset tonight as Steve Gaynor, the businessman who spent so much of his own money, easily defeats the incumbent Michelle Reagan. And moving on, in the state school superintendent, still too close to call between Bob Branch, Frank Riggs, and the incumbent Diane Douglas. And Tracy Livingston and Jonathan Gelbart bringing up the back. Doug Ducey, no surprises. The incumbent easily defeats Ken Bennett. And over on the Democratic side, it's David Garcia at 48%. He has been declared the presumptive winner tonight. He will face off against Doug Ducey.